Welcome, Taurus, to your spiritual reading for August. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on with you. First card out is Unknown Territory. You are exactly where you need to be, Taurus. So at the present moment right now, you're exactly where you're supposed to be on the path that you're on. Okay. So it says Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. Underneath the Unknown Territory is the Abadare. Ooh. And under the Journey of Moonlight is Yogin. And underneath Abadare is Solar Plexus and the Flow, the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Okay, so what's really going on over here, Taurus, is they're saying you're this unknown territory that you might feel like you're on. You might not know the territory very well, but you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You might feel like, you know, maybe you're consciously not aware that you're on the right path or that you're right where you're supposed to be. And then some of you might consciously know that you're already where you're supposed to be. You might not have all the answers. You know, we don't always have all the answers. Not even psychics have all the answers. If you can't see clearly ahead, and you don't know exactly where you're going, okay, just keep moving forward, okay? Because no matter what, the road that you're on is the road you're going to stay on. Don't fear the road that you're on, right? The only time you want to fear the road that you're on it is when it doesn't feel right. Then you want to stay clear of it. But right now it's saying that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And it's showing this with the Abadare. And this is because it's showing that you have this obedience. You've been very obedient to yourself and to the road that you're on. So do not turn away from your path, nor from what you know your heart is to be true. Your heart knows you're on the right path. So no matter what appears to be, nor what logic it may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you, and you know you're on the right path. And you have right here, I can. And this is how you got there. You got there because you're saying, I can continue down this same path. I am obedient to this path, to myself, and I know what is true. So it's very good. That's very, very, very good. Now over here it says, believe in magic. It says magic is all around you. Spiritual dimensions and mystical realms are only a thought away. The veil is thin right now between you and the realm of the fairies and the elves and all of this stuff, right? So all is not as it seems. Trust your intuition and those nudges from spirit and believe. The point is that through your creativity, there is always magic throughout our lives. There is magic no matter what, right? So spiritual sacred traveler wants you to know, when the traveler journeys by moonlight, mystical beings emerge and magical abounds in the depth of the enchanted forest. The key is to having miracles transpire in your life is to believe in magic and trust that you are supported by unseen beings in accordance with your highest good. Now this is always a very good card because this is actually reminds me more of a childlike creativity. To where it's like we have to make them understand that you are divinely guided. Your spirit guide is here. The angels are with you. Your ancestors, whoever, right? Whoever and whatever that you believe in is there for you, right? And you have to understand that you're always being guided there. And also make sure that you understand that magic is also the manifestations, the prayers being answered, things of this nature, right? So when you believe that things can come true, even things that seem so distant and far away, don't allow your mind to say, well, that could never happen. That's really what the point is to allow yourself to understand that good things do happen to people and good things do happen to good people. And I know that a lot of people think that good things don't happen to good people, and it does seem that way, right? It does. It seems like it does. I have to say it, and you know it and I know it, that it seems like a lot of bad people have a lot of good things. But we have to understand and believe that because we're good, we can have that too. And that really wants you to understand that, Taurus, right? Do not allow your pessimism to override your optimism. I'm a Taurus and I understand. I understand the balance that you have to keep between the pessimistic and the optimistic. If you over-optimistic something and it doesn't come in right, it really pushes us down. So just believe in the magic and just keep it kind of there. You know what I'm saying? Just like I prayed to the moon, I prayed to God, prayed on a falling star, prayed on a birthday wish, I blew out that candle, and just knowing that as long as it's something that's realistic, which Taurus is a very realistic sign, right? Because we don't believe in rainbow farting unicorns. We don't allow ourselves to get that far out there, because, you know, it's like, okay, whatever, rainbow farting unicorns now. No, but what we do know is that if we keep ourselves to the point to where we manifest something that we know we can have, we need to keep that optimism alive. Okay, do not allow this, I know I can have it, and believe in magic, keeping them together. Love how they're together right here, right now. It's like really cool. And knowing that you can keep those together, that will keep you very optimistic and keep you from saying, well, I can't have that, right? Because good people don't have things, right? So you're going to keep telling yourself, I can have that. It's not a Lamborghini I'm asking for. I'm just looking for a little Honda. Come on, give me a break, right? So yes, just keep believing in magic over here, Taurus, okay? And, you know, and not allowing yourself to become pessimistic when it doesn't happen at that perfect timing, or thinking that it's going to happen now. You know, you have to just kind of keep yourself just there, and knowing that it will come at the perfect, you have the moon here, so we know for a fact that it's going to come at the perfect timing. Okay, so try not to put a timestamp on it, because, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune over here, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune saying, I have the Wheel of Fortune for you now, Taurus. Just continue to keep believing in the magic, keep manifesting. I'm coming at the right time for you, and that's really what it is. And believe you in me, I am so there right with you. Being Taurus, I know exactly what you're talking about. I try to timestamp everything because I'm like, I'm going to have it done here. And then it'll be like 4 months later and you're like, oh my God, why? Right? But I just keep believing. And then it just seems like the more optimistic that I do become, I can kind of have them in a little closer time period than when I try to 100% timestamp it, right? I said 3 months, you gave it to me in 4 months. Cool. At least it wasn't 6 months later. Right? But you have to work hard and you have to keep yourself optimistic, you know? And that's going to be kind of the hard part, is between having the optimism and then having the pessimism when it doesn't go right. Story of our life. Okay, so the yogi over here is saying, changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realign yourself and understand that realignments are also happening around you within the divine wisdom. Wow. See, you're diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey, because it is working, whether you realize it or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. So if you wished for something, Taurus, and then it didn't come through, remember, rejection is the universe's protection, is God's protection. So it could be that you manifested something and you thought that that was going to be a great door for you. You might have felt like you missed the opportunity. This card is telling you, Spirit is saying, you didn't miss the opportunity, Taurus. I didn't give it to you because it wasn't good for you. You're on the right path. I want you to continue on the path that you have. So then you could get down in yourself, right? And say, damn it, I missed it. But you didn't. You didn't. It really, literally, the universe took control. This happens. This happens on purpose. Some things are not coincidences. In fact, a lot of coincidences, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Right? It's because God said that wasn't good for you. I don't want you to have that. You're already on the right path. I have the Wheel of Fortune for you. I have something better coming in for you. That's not it. Or if you felt like a door has closed, that maybe you didn't want to have it closed, that was the protection. So just believe in the magic. Understand that everything is happening for you, Taurus, the way it's supposed to be. So just keep being obedient to yourself, you know, for the manifestation. Wow. Because I mean, look, this is... And it does feel like you're manifesting a lot over here and really praying for good things to happen. But it does feel like you were trying to pray on something, for some of you, that you thought was going to be the best thing, and then it ended up closing, or you missed the opportunity, and then it really brought you down. And it's saying, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Just remember, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I didn't want you there. That wasn't good for you. That relationship was not good for you. I closed that down. That job that you think was going to be so great, it paid like crap and the boss is a jerk. I shut it down because it's getting you nowhere. You know what I mean? You're better off where you are. And that's really what it's saying. You're better off where you are. You know, so if you're looking for a good relationship, it's saying, I will help you bring in the relationship that I feel is good for you. You keep manifesting and I'll find someone. But that person that you were with, no bueno, right? And maybe the next one won't be wonderful. It's not going to be maybe not somebody you're going to marry or something, but it'll be a better relationship, right? Because you're obedient and paying attention. Now I'm learning too, because no matter what, I learn from these spiritual readings with you guys. Okay, I'm not like the highest, you know, I'm not over here high on my mountain, you know, on a high horse that thinks better than everybody else because I know the world. I don't. I'm right here with you guys learning the same exact thing. So I'm learning as well. So it's telling me the same exact thing that it's telling you, I'm learning. So I just want you guys to understand that, because I've had so many people tell me I'm on a high horse. I think, you know, I think I'm a god or something. And that's just not true. I'm actually learning everything you're learning. Especially when it comes to my own readings, I'm like, okay, I got it. Because I was trying to do something. I want you to know that, Taurus. I was trying to do something. So this one's actually resonating with me as well. Because I was trying to do something and that door closed immediately on me. And it was only like a couple weeks ago. And it really got me down, right? And now I'm over here going, got it. Okay, got it. Get it, got it good. Okay. Yeah, it's all about transition. And it's like transition in the understanding and the way we're perceiving things and understanding how the universe is actually working. And it's actually letting go of things that we think, and it really does. It feels like perception. It feels like it's like we're letting go of things we think we need, but it's telling us actually transition to look at it a different way because you didn't really need that. Wow. Okay, I guess I didn't really need that. Thought I did. So just be rest assured and just stay calm. Just recharge a little bit, and that way you can start really getting back into your flow. Allowing the Wheel of Fortune to get back. That way you can let all the negativity go and not even let that affect you anymore. And this will bring in the Ace of Coins. Wow. Okay. Okay. And that's going to bring in the Ace of Coins. That's going to bring in the achievements. The achievements are where, yeah, look at that, where God says the achievements will be. I have this under control because you have it under control. You get yourself back in control, and then I will take care of the commitments. I will take care of everything. You just believe. Oh my gosh, you just keep believing in magic. Wow. Okay. And don't be so butthurt. I tried not to be, okay? Yes, I was down, but yes. So try not to be so butthurt on yourself, right? Just relax and just take the time to reflect and have the better understanding of everything is under control. You're in control. Keep yourself in control so the universe can actually weave it together, and then they will put everything into control for you, and then they'll make this beautiful web for us. Yeah, and I'm going to say us because I'm telling you right now, this resonates with me, and we can have this beautiful magic come in. Wow. And then you'll be able to see it, and then you'll know exactly what direction to go in instead of saying, well, I think I was going to go this way. No, because then you're going to know exactly where you're going, and you're going in the same exact path. Don't change the path right now until I tell you to change the path. Wow. Until I tell you, go ahead and turn. Wow. And this will keep you in prosperity for the time being so that, you know, you don't get somewhere you're not supposed to be, right? And it's like, okay, fine, you might not have the best prosperity in the world right now, but it doesn't mean that you don't have it getting ready to harvest. I will let you know. Wow. Okay. Sounds good to me. You do what you're supposed to do, and they'll do what they're supposed to. That's really what it's like saying, right? It's really what the message I'm getting. I'm like, wow, just tell me how it is. Go ahead. I need to hear it anyways. We all need it. Okay, so best inspiration, daily healing is, message of the day is, learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. Keep going, optimism. Try not to fall into the pessimism. Even though it's not coming at the time you think you want it or that you're supposed to have it. That's exactly what it is. The time you think you should have it. It's not about the time we think we should have something. It's the time in which the universe already knows we're supposed to have it. Well, my spirit guide's just like really on me right now, right? It's like, okay, I'm listening. Begin to see yourself as a spiritual being having an earthly experience and growth and transformation. Wow, that's probably the, between those two cards. Now, look at that. Here's the third one, guys. And this one was at the bottom of the deck. Listen to this. This one says, trust in the divine order. You are being helped. Yeah, which means the divine order is exactly what I just said. That's crazy. You keep putting in the manifestation. You keep believing. You keep working hard where you're supposed to be hard. And I will let you know when the time is. That's crazy. That's crazy because it's really what it is. Trust in the divine order. The weaving. I will weave it together, but it's going to have to take time. Okay, my friends. We got that out of the way, right? We all learned that. I learned that, and that was an awesome reading. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.